It's tough to be a superhero. Not only do you have to drop everything and get into a brawl at a second's notice, but you're frequently misunderstood. Superheroes' personal lives are a mess, especially their sex lives. But it gets worse. Here are 10 superheroes who are physically unable to have sex. Ever. Spoilers ahead. Number 10. Negative Man from the Doom Patrol. Yep, the Doom Patrol are the rulers in the Can't Have Sex sweepstakes. Negative Man is basically a radioactive mummy who has to wear protective bandages at all times, and, I think, can never touch anybody without the bandages in the way. Similarly, Beautie from the Stormwatch series is a hero who's molecularly stable, and if he takes off his containment suit he turns into a radioactive cloud of plasma and probably dies. Number 9. Ben Grimm from the Fantastic Four. Turns out the Thing's hero name is slightly ironic, because it's hinted at various times that he has nothing but more rocks under his little shorts. His girlfriend, Alicia, dumps him and starts dating Johnny Storm, the Human Torch. She makes it pretty clear that this is the first time in ages that she's gotten any action, meaning she wasn't getting any when she was with Ben. Poor Ben. Number 8. Deadman. A surprising number of superheroes are dead, either undead, or ghosts, and most of them never get laid. In particular, Deadman is insubstantial except for when he takes control over a living body. And his ethics might prevent him from using someone else's body as a vehicle for sex, I'm guessing. There's also the Spectre, who's basically the spirit of vengeance. He can become tangible, but I'm highly doubtful he ever gets any. Although the Ostrander run on the Spectre did get a bit saucy at times. Number 7. Spider-Man. Spider-Man, meanwhile, has a slightly different problem. He can have sex. But prolonged exposure to his radioactive bodily fluids eventually kills his wife Mary Jane in a future dystopian story, Spider-Man, Reign by Carl Andrews. Number 6. Superman. We already mentioned Larry Niven, and Niven famously thought way too much about the implications of cryptosperm. Besides the speeding bullet properties of the sperm themselves, there's the fact that Superman might cause an injury if he got too excited during intercourse, and according to the movie Mallrats, the sperm would probably tear Lois Lane's fallopian tubes apart as well. Some self-proclaimed experts also believe Wonder Woman is incapable of having sex with a normal human, for similar reasons. Number 5. Various cyborgs. At least the first few versions of Deathlock in Marvel Comics don't appear to have been anatomically correct, because nobody thought a combat cyborg needed to have any equipment down there. Ditto for Robot Man, from the Doom Patrol. And Vic Stone, aka Cyborg, from the Teen Titans. But the hordes of comic book sex perverts are pretty certain that the Vision, the android member of the Avengers, did in fact get it on with the Scarlet Witch when the two of them were married. Number 4. Beautie in Kurt Busiek's Astro City. Beautie is one of the members of the Honor Guard, one of the main superhero teams in Astro City, Kurt Busiek's fictional superhero town. She's always looked like a Barbie doll, but we've never known much about the robot girl, until Busiek published the Astro City character special, Beautie, last February. There, we see some pickup artists try to hit on Beautie, only to be told that she has no genitalia. None whatsoever. Number 3. Rogue from the X-Men. Poor Rogue. She's got the cool Susan Sontag hair, and the leather jumpsuit, and the hot boyfriend, but she can never touch anyone. Whenever she does touch another person, she absorbs their memories, strength, and physical abilities. She also steals people's superpowers with her touch. She's tragically untouchable. The sexual frustration is so horrendous, it drives her to get rid of her powers in X-Men 3. Number 2. Hancock. Will Smith's superhero has an image problem and a drinking problem, but he also has a Larry Niven problem, according to one deleted scene from the film. Actually, Hancock can have sex, he simply has to be very careful where, and how, he ejaculates. In this deleted scene from Hancock, which had the original title of Tonight, He Comes, Hancock has brought a cute young thing back to his trailer, and they're getting busy. But then Hancock gets close to his climax, and warns the woman to back way up. Hancock gets off, and we see his semen riddle his ceiling with holes, almost like bullet holes. Comics aficionados will not be surprised to learn the scene is ripped off from a Garth Ennis comic. Number 1. The Incredible Hulk. This one is somewhat dependent on circumstances. In the 2008 Incredible Hulk movie, there's a scene where Bruce Banner is in a motel room with Betty. They start to do what the young people do in motel rooms, and Bruce's heart rate monitor gets more and more bleeping. His heart is pounding with the excitement of making out with a vacant-eyed Liv Tyler. It's too much for him, he's losing his shit, he's going to, oh my god, he's going to. Bruce pulls away from Betty just in time to keep from becoming the Hulk. Yes, he can't get sexually aroused without hulking out. But what about the comics version of the Hulk? We know that the Hulk is incredibly, perhaps unfeasibly, well hung, because the Hulk gets naked in Incredible Hulk number 400 and his arch-enemy the leader remarks on how well endowed he is. But it's strongly implied, during the Grey Hulk period, that the Grey Hulk, who's working as a Las Vegas leg breaker, is getting laid on a fairly regular basis. Bruce Banner and his wife Betty have sex at least twice that I can think of. Once when they first get married, after Bruce has been cured of being the Hulk, so there's no danger of Bruce hulking out. And once when Bruce gets his pathology backwards, so he's either a peaceful Hulk or a savage, rampaging puny human. In his savage Banner form, Betty has sex with him, and this calms him down. There's also the famous sequence in Hulk number 300, where the Hulk has gone completely berserk and Bruce's influence is all gone. The Hulk is trashing New York, and Eros, the creepiest Avenger, tries to subdue the Hulk using his psychic abilities to generate waves of pleasure. He learns the hard way that you shouldn't try to pleasure the Hulk in the middle of his rampage. Still more evidence, I guess, that the Hulk and sex don't usually mix. Unless he's gray.
Thank you for watching my video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe my channel for my latest video.